Hey guys, and welcome to the third episode of my Minecraft tutorial, modding tutorial, mabob thingy. And today we're going to be creating a block which will drop the item we created. So yeah, first things first, what we need to do is we need to go into our tutorial mod class, or our main class, and we need to go down to items, and I do it above items. I like blocks above items, and I just do an annotation, blocks, and then do public static block, and we are going to do a sapphire ore, so that's oops, can't spell. Sapphire ore equals new block sapphire ore, and then the item ID would be 2001. Close the bracket. Dot set unlocalized name and sapphire ore. There you go. Okie dokie. So we should get some errors here, and if you don't, then something's wrong. Error under block. Import block from net.minecraft.block, and then we should get an error on block.sapphire.ore because we haven't created a class for it. Okay, so in here we have eon tutorial.tutorialmod.item, and common and client, so we're just going to have to right click item, not the actual item, the package, and then click new package, and then change item to block, and then right click on eon tutorial.tutorialmod.block and new class, and call it block sapphire ore, and it's just that, block sapphire ore there, and then click finish. And now what we're going to do is we are going to register that block and make sure Minecraft knows which creative tab, the texture, as we've done before. Okay, yeah, this one's a little bit more complex than an item. So we're going to do public class block sapphire ore extends block, block, a capital B, and then block can't be resolved to a type. There we go. Okay, so import block net.minecraft.block. Click that one, and then mouse over this and add constructor. Okay, so if we just get rid of this also generated stub thing, I don't know what that's there for, but after this method here, well, the method's that, but after this bit, we're going to do this dot set creative tab, creative tabs dot tab, and sapphire ore is going to be in materials as well, because I can't think where else to put it. Actually, no, change it up. We're going to put it in dot tab block, and then after that we're going to do another this dot set, and this time hardness, and I'm just going to put in, I don't know, 7, and then this dot set resistance, and then I'm going to put 8 as well on that one, then this dot set light value, and then this is a float, which means basically you've got to do 0.0 f. So light value, I believe glowstone is 1, and stone is 0. So if you want your block to glow, then you can set that here. I don't, so I'm just going to set it to 0, and outside of this public block sapphire method, we're going to do a public void register icon. Register icons, icon, register, icon, register. If you're here for the items, then you know exactly what to do. Just basically block icon instead of item icon equals icon register, I believe, dot register that icon. There you go. And then it's tutorial mod colon, not semicolon, and then it's sapphire ore, and then semicolon. And then if we go back into, if we just save that with Control S, close these things here, and to make our ore drop what we want it to, we need to, what do we need to do? I believe it's in here. If I can't remember, I'll find that out, and we will do that in a later episode. But let's just think quickly. Oh crap! I marked that up there. Okay, so after the item ID, you want to do comma space. This is still inside the bracket. Material dot, and then rock is stone. Iron is like an iron block, and you can muck around with all the different things. Glass, you know, all those different things. So I'm just going to go with rock because it's an ore, and then mouse over this block sapphire ore and import block sapphire ore Eon tutorial mod block, and that should now work. And if we just go down to here and do language registry dot add name sapphire ore, sapphire, oh my god, sapphire ore, and then we also need to do game registry. We don't need to do game registry for items, so we didn't last episode, but to do this you do game registry dot register block and then sapphire ore, and then we're done. And I'm not going to texture it because the text, I'm actually going to show you how you, oh my god, what is this? Error, why? Just delete it. Okay, right. Okay, so basically tutorial mod, and then forge, MCP, source, Minecraft, assets, and then tutorial mod, textures, and then create a new folder called blocks, and then put that into there. Put your texture called sapphire ore .png into that, and that will texture it. And if we run it, it'll all work nicely, hopefully, and no errors. So if we just press E, go into blocks, here we are, sapphire ore, and if I just turn it to day quickly, you can place it down, throw it down, you know, it works like a block it's supposed to do. Ore generation we're going to leave because it's very complex, but yeah, let me just check something quickly. Okay, so how long was it been? Okay, it's not been long, so I think we can drag this out a little bit longer, so I'm just going to check something quickly. Okay, so what do we want to do next? Oh crap, we want to, I don't know what we want to do. Do you know, anyone else got any ideas? If you've got any ideas, just leave them in a comment below. At the moment I'm just checking something on a computer. Not on the computer I'm using, but you know. Okay. Okay, so I figured that out now. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to I'm not going to say make some tools, because that's a little bit OTT. We're going to make a creative tab this episode as well, because we've got, you know, everything we need to do it. So we need to find our, find a package, right click, new package, and change it to creative tab. And then right click, creative tab, new class, creative, let me just, creative, no, is it creative tab? Yeah, creative tab, and then I'm just going to do Eon. And then press enter, and what we're going to do now, this is a little bit complex actually, but hey ho, we're doing it now. So in here we're going to do extends creative tabs. Is that going to work for me? No. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do public creative tab Eon, and then we're going to create an int, so open bracket int par1 comma string space par 2str, and then close bracket, open squiggly bracket, and hit enter. Then do super, open bracket par1, and then comma space par 2str, so string basically, and then put a semicolon on the end of that and check this works. There we go. Then we're just going to import creative tabs, net.minecraft.creativetab. And now what we're going to do is, outside of this method, we're going to do public int get tab icon item index, I think, and then open close bracket, open squiggly bracket, return tutorial, return. And so basically what we're doing here, right, in this method here, is just setting, you know, on a creative tab where it says, you know, the materials tab, it's got a stick there, and on building blocks it's got bricks. We're setting that, so then we're going to do tutorial mod, so because that's where the item is, dot, and then sapphire, because that's the only item we've got. Put a dot item ID semicolon. And then outside of that method, we're going to we're going to set the name of it now. So public string get translated tab label. Crap, spelled that wrong. Label. And then return. And we're doing the same here, but do a string this time. So that is speech marks, and it's tutorial mod of cheese. You can literally put anything in there, and that is that done. So if we now run it, it should work. Oh, burp there. And if we go single player, basic testing, and we have that stuff. Because there's nothing in it, it's not registered it, so I need to do that. So we need to go into block sapphire ore, and we need to change that to the class it's in, so tutorial mod dot no, it's not, it's what is it, creative, I don't know, it is, wait, I know what I've done wrong. Haven't done the thing. That's a very bad. Yeah, haven't done that. Okay, so just thinking and going through stuff in my mind. Okay, so in here, before blocks, we're going to do creative tabs, and you can create multiple of these, and then we're going to do public static creative tabs tab tutorial mod, and you can call that tab like cheesemonger, or if you wanted to, equals creative tab and then tutorial mod, and then creative tabs dot get next ID, comma space, and then tutorial tab, and then put semicolon on the end of that and import. Oh crap, what have I done here? Creative, what is it? Isn't it that? Creative tab EONO, okay. Oh, I did that wrong one. Now what did that do? What have I done wrong? Creative tab Eon. Oh crap. What have I done wrong? Supposedly nothing, but that's never ever gonna work like that, because life hates me and that's just how it is. So equals okay, equals new creative tab Eon, and then import, save, run. There we go. Actually, go into item Sapphire and quickly change that and the other one to tutorial mod dot tab tutorial mod, and the same with the block Sapphire or so tutorial mod dot tab tutorial mod. Okay, and now if we run and save, we are going to get no errors, single player, basic testing, and if we press E, you'll see there's nothing popped up. There's another page here, and tutorial mod of cheese, and then you've got your Sapphire ores and your sapphires in there, as we have already got. So I'm just going to shut those, and there you go. Thanks for watching, guys, and I see you all next time. And if you haven't watched the other videos, you probably want to, because there's items and blocks. Actually, that was today, wasn't it? There's items, there's setting stuff up so you know what to do. But yeah, see you next time.